Hi spiritual warriors, today I'm going to speak about people who constantly misunderstand us, to whom we always or very often have to explain ourselves or over explain to them most of the time. Okay, so let's get into it. So there are some people, okay, who genuinely misunderstand us. The way they look at the world is upside down. It's always upside down. You tell A, they take it as Z. You tell B, they take it as X. Okay, see, as human beings, most of us, sometimes we tend to misunderstand some people in certain situation. So I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking about people who constantly misunderstand us. All right, so these people belong to the tamasic mindset, tamasic nature. We have three types of innate nature, especially the quality of the mind, the personality. One is sattvic, another one is rajasic, another one is tamasic. Okay, sattvic people are very harmonious, joyful, peaceful, kind. This is the sattvic nature. Meanwhile, rajasic people, the quality of the mind will be action, movement, chase. Sometimes can be anger, rage. Okay, meanwhile, people who belong to the tamasic category is usually inertia, laziness, apathy, too much of indulgence in the sex and food. Okay, these are the tamasic energy kind of people. Okay, people have the tamasic personality. Sometimes many of them, there's a mixture of tamasic and rajasic quality here. So these people, their life force energy is extremely low, is very low. Okay, and their mind is very cluttered. They're very much identified with the mind. It's always chaotic most of the time. Hence, these people tend to view the world upside down. Subconsciously, these people are constantly expecting others to mistreat them, constantly expecting others to insult them, criticize them. Hence, they will be in this defensive mode most of the time. So, they are going to misunderstand you most of the time. Now, they also will twist and turn whatever you say. All right, twist and turn the meaning of your statement. Now, there is another group of people who deliberately twist and turn your words. Okay, they deliberately twist and turn your words. They deliberately pretend to misunderstand you, to gaslight you, to make you doubt your intuition, or to manipulate you. Okay, I'm not talking about those people. Those people sometimes belong to the narcissistic category. Okay, I'm not speaking about those people. I'm talking about people who genuinely, who seriously, truly look at the world upside down. Everything is negative for them, constantly in negative mode. And yeah, sometimes narcissists can belong to this category too. Okay, but not everyone who is tamasic is narcissist. Okay, so these people are constantly in negative mindset, and they have lots of inferiority complex. They have inferiority complex issues. Okay, therefore, if they spend time with someone who's much better than them, who is much more confident about themselves, these people will have a lot of inferiority complex. Hence, they constantly misunderstand the other person's words. So when you spend time with these people, you will feel like you're walking on top of eggshell every moment. You have to constantly explain yourself to them. You have to constantly tell them that you didn't mean to hurt them. Okay, they constantly misinterpret your words, twist and turn the meaning of your statement, and constantly think that you're insulting them, or constantly think that you're putting them down. See, many of us do this. Okay, we do have misunderstanding, especially with people whom we really can't get much clarification about certain statements. We tend to misunderstand them. However, these people do it most of the time, 90%, 95% most of the time. Okay? I'm not talking about people who constantly misunderstand you when you are in a long distance relationship, okay, where there's constant misunderstanding. No, these are the people whom you constantly spend time, who understands, who knows you very well. I wouldn't say understand you, but who knows you. Okay, these people could be one of your colleagues, friends, close friends, spouse, partners, bosses, anyone. No matter what you say, they're going to take it wrongly. And you have to constantly over-explain yourself, and you feel exhausted with these people. If you see these people belong to the tamasic category. They have this inferiority complex. They constantly feel threatened with you and with everyone around them. Please set big boundaries with these people. And if this is your spouse, my deepest condolence to you. Okay. Please set boundaries with these people. Please do not share any good news with these people. If you can, please make sure they're out of your life. Make sure that they stay out of your life. Okay, because the way they view this world is from a distorted lens. It could be due to past trauma, childhood trauma, anything, but we are not going to use that to justify their actions. See, when I was studying in college many years ago, I was staying with my senior. Okay, I was staying with my senior. So at that time, I was studying for exam. See, I'm a very weird student. Whenever I study, I need something at the background noise or something should be running there. So I on the TV, but I mute it. I muted the sound. Okay, but the TV was on. Okay, so while I was studying, so once in a while, I would look at the TV screen. At that point of time, there was a movie, a very funny Tamil movie was going on. You don't even have to listen to the sound. When you will start to laugh. It's extremely hilarious by just looking at their body language. It's a comedy movie. Okay, so these two people were chasing each other like Tom and Jerry. So when I was watching that, because the sound was muted, so I was laughing, I was giggling and I was laughing. And at that time, my senior, she was combing her hair. Okay, she's been there for a very long time. She was combing her hair. Immediately, she was pissed off with me. And she was like, "Are you laughing at me?" I was like, "No, I didn't laugh at you." She didn't believe me. And it took me about 30 minutes or 1 hour to convince her that I was not laughing at her. And I had to show her the proof. I showed her the TV screen. I showed her, look at the comedy scenes. This is a comedy movie, and look at their body language. It's hilarious. I was laughing at them. Why would I laugh at you combing your hair? There's nothing wrong with your hair. And this has happened many times between me and her. She constantly misunderstood me. If I tell something genuinely, she thought that I was telling it sarcastically. And I've had friends in school, okay? They always misunderstand our words, constantly think that we are being sarcastic, okay? Or constantly get defensive. No matter what you say, they get defensive. It might be something totally different, something which is not related to them, and they immediately get defensive. They're always in the defensive mode. They're very negative. It's like they're constantly expecting someone to insult them, and they'll be constantly finding for fault and mistakes in other people's words, other people's action. If somebody walks past by them, they immediately think, "Oh, I think he's observing me, he's spying on me." Okay? If somebody says something, "Oh, I think he's actually meant it about me, he actually insulted me." If somebody asks them, "How are you? Are you doing well?" they get angry, pissed off. "Do I look like sad to you? Why are you suddenly asking me this?" I've had friends, okay, who were expelled from my university, and I really genuinely called them to ask them how are they. I really cared for them. But they became extremely defensive and started screaming at me, started yelling at me, and started accusing me, telling that, am I trying to make fun of them? I swear I was just asking them, are you okay? Are you fine? What are you going to do now? I really had so much of care and love for these people, and they misunderstood my words. So do not surround yourself with such people. Okay, know that it's nothing to do with you. Do not take it personally. Okay, you don't want to constantly spend time with these people, because you're constantly going to feel negative and down, and you're going to feel, and you're going to be constantly doubting yourself, and you're going to feel unlovable. You're going to think, oh my God, something is wrong with me. Okay, so set boundaries with them. Try your best not to surround yourself with these people, and don't waste your time to over-explain to these people. Once in a blue moon, it's totally fine if you want to do it once in a blue moon, but stop doing that. They won't believe you. Okay, it's not your job to convince them. It's their job, okay, to reflect upon their attitude. So that's all. If you've faced such people in your life, please let me know, what did you do, how you deal with them, and let me know what you think about this issue. Thank you.